You wrote the refusal, but I signed off on it. You were too concerned with the size and missed the thermal shrinkage. These parts will, when exposed to high temperature, will crack when exposed to high engine temperature. Should any of these pieces hit the engine, it could mean a total loss based on simulations. The thrust-to-weight ratio is around 10. The deformation coefficient is 0.73. He raised his head in surprise at Lin Rui's reaction. Lin Rui's prediction aligns with the computational data closely. You've worked with this new material. I just had a hunch. Numbers are my strong suit. What we see is still different from reality, and reality. Achieving success might be possible, but it is impossible to succeed. I had you run a test on it. Thanks to these adjustments, the plane is reliable. You're still far from reaching your original design goals. You've got a long way to go before meeting them. Your thoughts may be flawed. Why not make them single units? Why not make them modular? Instead, recon drones can be incredibly small, like micro drones. But systems under attack have no need. Miniaturization and Shanti should aim for maximum effectiveness. Effectiveness shouldn't matter, not value. Fang, have you gotten it through your head? The point of a wind swarm is that bigger numbers mean more power. A single missile can cost hundreds of thousands, or even millions. Our drones only cost $1,000, whereas, what would you think if you were in my shoes? Wouldn't it make you sick with indignation? Fang, we're all strengthen our nation's defense. This time, it is for America and the West to take note. The dawn is rising from the east. The days of waiting are over. From the Technology Times, Mr. Lai reporting, let's go for something that is more attention-grabbing, like proof of academic fraud, hints of corruption among the leadership. Internet discussions focus only on graft and corruption. Let's put the spotlight on Lin Rui and Yang Jianjun. China's built a super engine alarming the globe, secretly working on a next-gen jet fighter, trying to spark a new arms race. Come on, without lighthouse country tech, what do they have left? China's top at boasting. It must comes from the War Call Bureau by Li Bo. Your info isn't helpful. I can't afford the payment. If you have real proof or organized protests, it is much easier. I'll rile up right away. He told me to shrink the components. It worked. This is wilder still. He claims there is a big problem with it all. Design needs a total redo. His ideas are amazing though. Don't be silly. Guys, we haven't conducted any wind tunnel tests. How did he know it would crash? Professor Fang Yongning's advice was unhelpful. You must be talking about that hothead. He just ran simulations using supercomputers. They turned out to be entirely correct. We've got a real whiz here. Who is the whiz kid we've got? Who else could it be? It's Lin Rui, the guy who blew up the wind tunnel lab. That won't work. Without proof, how can we believe you? We haven't seen anything yet. We haven't even received of the wind tunnel repairs. I haven't seen any pictures. There are pictures, indeed. I'll send it now, based on light, by analyzing the coordinates. The lab is in a nearby area. I recommend using military satellites for a full scan. There is nothing on Lin Rui online. Very likely a classified worker. He is probably over 50 years old. Everyone, our goal is to construct a hypersonic wind tunnel. Target speed, Mach. Mahad detected that the host has formed an initial breach. Currently tallying breach points. First breach success earned 1,000 points. Current battle points 1150. Exchanged nuclear fusion energy miniaturization tech deducted 800 points. Swapped for constant pressure containment technology. Acquired metal surgical alloy tech. We've hit a Facasians mark for fighter jets. Kobayashi stopped by the office from security. Just came across. I found some leaks about our wind tunnels online. Suspect someone's leaking from inside our team. They haven't got key intel. Let's keep them tangled. We're after more than just the mole. We need to let certain secrets slip. Back then, Lighthouse Country initiated a tech sabotage plan known as Star Wars. We crippled their unified front. Why don't we give it a shot? First up, we'll announce the initial flight test of the Chungbo model has been announced. We're looking at about 10 days until it is ready. Over the next 10 days, feel free to dig in and create some buzz. That way, they'll think we're really shaking things up. With Dr. Shu putting it together in such a rush, the result is something hasty and slipshod. The odds aren't in our favor. Right, Prof. Lee, why are you hoping for our failure? Fellow soldier, shouldn't you be working towards always? Saf, criticizing. What are your real intentions here? Can anyone recall what happened back in 2001 in the South China Sea when our J-8 fighter jets faced down Lighthouse Country's surgical strike prowess in the air, fleeing as if they were made from paper? How dare they challenge us? Such an unbearable disgrace. Today, it is uplifting to witness observing the development of a new Delta Wing design. We're all set to go. It's time for us to start our wind tunnel testing. Requesting approval to commence testing per schedule. The wind tunnel test begins, revealing an all-black prototype aircraft, incredibly futuristic-looking fighter jet gradually emerges onto screen, exuding a presence of sheer power. rendering all onlookers silent, their breaths collectively held in awe. The thrust-to-weight ratio is 30. 4. Comparison. The standard G2 time machine S thrust-to-weight ratio is 10.87. Maximum maneuverability speed at 8 Mach with a peak thrust of 45 tons.